Great to have you with us on ERi-TV for English News Broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at exactly 10:30 p.m. The following are the top stories for this evening. Public engagement in forestry and wildlife conservation efforts. Eritrea participates in the 5th International Film Festival. An explosion of gas tanker kills at least 40 people in Liberia. Over 42,000 killed in U.S. gun violence in 2023. The Forestry and Wildlife Authority has emphasized the vital role of community involvement in the development and preservation of forestry and wildlife resources. This was highlighted during the review meeting held on December 26, focusing on the year's activity and achievements. Key points of the meeting included an analysis of deforestation causes, notably the felling of trees for agricultural expansion, household needs, traditional nomadic lifestyles, and the impact of wildfires. A significant achievement in 2023 was the planting of over 5.2 million tree seedlings, sourced from 37 nurseries with active participation of the community's defense force members and other groups. Additionally, the construction of about 7,000 hectares of terraces and renovation of over 4,480 hectares were reported, along the construction and renovation of water diversion schemes totaling more than 103,000 cubic meters. The meeting also highlighted the concerted efforts made to protect and enhance wildlife habitats, particularly in designated reserved areas across the country. Colonel Kinfe Haptom, General Manager of the authority, spoke at the event, urging greater public participation in the conservation efforts. He also praised the defense forces for their significant role in combating deforestation, preserving reserved lands, developing nurseries, and contributing to water and soil conservation initiatives. The meeting concluded with a discussion on the strategic plan for 2024 aimed at further strengthening these environmental initiatives. A delegation from Eritrea's Commission of Culture and Sports attended the 5th International Film Festival, held from December 16 to 22 in Sanya, China. This year's festival, hosted on Hainan Island, marked its third occurrence. The event showcased a diverse array of films with over 4,000 short, feature, and documentary films from 109 countries participating in the competition. Notably, the American feature film Family Portrait and the African documentary Boko Haram received awards. The Eritrean delegation utilized this opportunity to exchange experience with festival organizers, writers, directors, actors, and film critics. Furthermore, Eritrea has received an invitation to submit films for competition in upcoming international film festival, signaling an increased presence in the global film community. A 3-month vocational training program was provided to 193 students from the Mainafik College of Engineering and Technology, organized by the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students branch at Higher Education Institution. The training covered diverse areas such as the installation and maintenance of solar systems, electronics, sign language, and Arabic language. Dr. Yaman Qaleta, head of the academic affairs at the college, emphasized that the training aimed to equip students with practical vocational skills in addition to their regular college studies. He encouraged the trainees to further develop their skills through ongoing practices. Ms. Helen Amina, in charge of regional affairs follow-up at the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students, highlighted the union's commitment to nurturing competent youth. She stressed that a strong youth contributes to a robust society, and a strong society, a country. The union, she noted, is making concerted efforts by implementing a clear strategy for youth development. Over the past 2.5 years, the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students Branch for Higher Education Institutions has provided vocational training in various fields to 687 students from the College of Engineering and Technology. Stay tuned after a short break. At least 40 people were killed when a tanker truck exploded after crashing in central Liberia, the police said on Tuesday. The tanker carrying gasoline crashed and fell into a ditch along a road in Totota in Bong Country, with police saying at least 30 more people were injured in the explosion at local gathered at the scene. There were lots of people that got burned. For now, we hold the number of deaths at 15, said Deputy Inspector General for the Liberian National Police. Another police officer said that after the crash, some locals started to take the leaking gas when the tanker exploded, killing some of the wounding others. The police officers also said that the police were still gathering the total number of injured and killed. An eyewitness from Totota told AFP that people climbed all on top of the truck taking the gas, while some of them had iron heating the tanker for it to burst for them to get gas. A health officer from Bong Country told local newspaper Front Page Africa that there were some 36 critically ill patients, including children and a pregnant woman. Gun violence and shooting incidents in the United States has caused more than 42,000 deaths nationwide as of yesterday this year. This is according to latest data released at the national website that track firearm death and injuries. Data from the Gun Violence Archive GAV showed that gun-related incidents had led to 42,422 deaths and 35,909 injuries in the United States as of Wednesday. Among all the victims, 1,657 are minor, under 17 years old, and among all the injuries, 4,463 ones are in the same age range. Meanwhile, 650 mass shootings occurred across the United States this year, data from the GAV said, which defines a mass shooting as an event with at least 4 victims either injured or killed, not including the shooter. The U.S. ranked first in the world in terms of both individual gun ownership and cases of mass shooting incidents. Now we have a quick recap of the top stories. Public engagement in forestry and wildlife conservation efforts. Eritrea participates in the 5th International Film Festival. An explosion of gas tanker kills at least 40 in Liberia. Over 42,000 killed in U.S. gun violence in the year 2023. That wraps up our news broadcasts for this evening. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.